Good afternoon, students. Paper number 926, SREEDHAR'S Prelim 926. Now, in this session, we are going to discuss about this reasoning section in this paper number 926 and consisting of 35 questions from 66 to question number 100. Now, coming to question number 66, it is based on coded inequalities, isn't it? Now, in which of the following expression A lesser than C and at the same time T not equals to U are definitely true. Now, two must be true. What are those two that are to be true? A lesser than C must be true. At the same time, T not equals to U must be true. Now, first one. With the help of the first one, tell me what is the answer we are getting here? A greater than or equals to C. Forget about this equals to. Now, between A and C, tell me which symbol is common, greater than or equals to. Hence, A greater than or equals to C is true. But it's here A lesser than C will be false. Hence, first one cannot be your answer. Then coming to the second one, now between A and C, tell me which symbol is common here, lesser than is common. As lesser than is common, A lesser than C is definitely true. A, the symbol which is common between A and C is lesser than, hence A lesser than C is definitely true. That is the first conclusion is true. Then coming to the second one, T not equals to U. Now between T and U, tell me what is the symbol which is common here, greater than. T greater than U is true. If T greater than U is true, is T equals to U? No. Is T equals to U here? No. T is greater than U. Hence T equals to U is false. Hence T not equals to U is true. Then what is your answer here? Choice 2 is the answer. Hope you have followed this. Here finally we got the T greater than U. If T greater than U is true, T equals to U is false. Isn't it? Hence T not equals to U is definitely true. Clear now? Hence choice 2 is the answer, question number 66. Then coming to question number 67. Now in the 67, tell me what is the information we have. Now it is based on the months puzzle. How many students are there? 8 students. And who are those 8 students? P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, and W are the 8 students. Attended seminar in the months of 4 months. A, B, C, and D are the 4 months given. And in a calendar year, A followed by B, B followed by C, followed by D, and so on. That means A, B, C, and D must be in that order. Then the months where A and B attend have 31 days each. A and B, these 2 months are having 31 days each. And while the remaining 2 months has 30 days. Remaining 2 months means C and D will have only 30 days. And the next one, in each month, the seminar will be conducted either on 5th or 16th of the month. Either the 5th or the 16th of the month, isn't it? Then, now first we need to draw the diagram. What is the diagram here? First fix the months at the center. And what are the 4 months we have? A, B, C, and D are the 4 months. And what are the dates we have? In each of these months, 2 different dates were there. A 5th and 16th. In the month of A, 5th and 16th, there are 2. And in the month of B, 5th and 16th. And in the month of C, 5th and 16th. And in the month of D, 5th and 16th. Clear? Then, extend the lines like this, wherein we can able to represent 2 cases simultaneously. Whenever these months, dates, floors, or years were given, this is how you need to represent the data. Fix them at the center and extend the lines like this, wherein you can able to work out 2 possibilities simultaneously. Clear now? Then coming to condition number 1. Q has attended the seminar on 16th of the month, which has only 30 days. Now C and D are the months which are having 30 days, isn't it? And so how many possibilities we have? We have some 2 possibilities. What are those 2 possibilities? Now this Q can be on 16th of C, Q can be here, or Q can be here. How many possibilities we have? We have some 2 possibilities. Now this is the first case and this is the second case. The next one. Only 3 friends have attended the seminar between Q and R. Now in between Q and R, how many persons are there? There are exactly 3 persons. As Q is here 1, 2, 3, R must be here. That is the first case. And in the second case, as Q is here 1, 2, 3, R must be here. This is the second case. Exactly three persons are in between Q and R. And next one, no one has attended the seminar between P and R. In between P and R, there is no person, which implies that P and R must be adjacent to each other. As P and R are adjacent to each other, P can be either at this place or P can be here. And similarly, here also P can be here or P can be here. In each of these possibilities, we are having two possibilities. Next one, P does not have the seminar in the month of B. And P cannot be in the month of B, P cannot be here, hence P must be here. Now in this one also P cannot be here, hence P must be here. Done with this, now we could able to finalize the positions of this P and R. Next one, only two friends have seminar between P and T. In between P and T, there must be exactly two friends, 1 and 2, hence T must be here. And in the second case, between P and T, T could be either after this P or before this P. After this P is not possible because then Q and T must be in the same place. Hence, T cannot be here 1, 2, T must be here. Only two persons between P and T. And next one, S attend the seminar on one of the days before T. S is on one of the months before T, hence S is here. Now S on one of the months before T and S is here. Next one, both U and W attend the seminar on the same date. And U has attended the seminar before W. Now U and W on the same date and U is before W. Now here 5 and 5 are the two left over, and U is here and W is here. And similarly here 5 is here and 5 is here and 16 is here. Hence U must be here and W is here. U and W. Both U and W are on the same dates. And next one, U attended before W and both of them did not attend in the month of C. Hence U and W cannot be in the month of C. Whereas in the first case, U is in the month of C. Isn't it? Here, U and W are not in the month of C. Hence this case is completely ruled out. Now we are left with the next one. Then tell me who is the person left over here? V is the person left over. With the help of the last statement, the first case got invalid. Now the second case is valid. Now this is how these persons, 8 persons have attended 8 different seminars on 8 different dates in 4 months, and the first 2 months are having 31 days and the next 2 months are having 30 days. Clear now? Now this is about question number 67 to 71. Yes, shall I explain the questions or not required? Anyone please? Shall I explain the questions or not required? First write down this arrangement. Now if you observe here, how many times we have read the information? We have read the information only once. How is that possible? Because initially we have taken possibilities. And if you have taken the possibilities, this is what the advantage we have. And there is no necessity for you to keep on reading the statements. Clear now? Now this is about question number 67 to 71. Then coming to question number 60 and 72 onwards. Now question number 72 to 74, and these 3 questions are based on directions. Now tell me what is the direction we have. Point J is 8 meters to the south of K. Clear? J is 8 meters to the south of K. J is 8 meters to the south of K. Tell me how to represent this one. Now I am taking K at this place. If K is here, J is somewhere here. And what is the distance we have? 8 meters. J is 8 meters to the south of K. K, which is 5 meters to the east of M. Now this K itself is 5 meters to the east of M. Now the distance between these two is exactly 5 meters. K is 5 meters to the east of M. And next one. And K divides M and P straight line in the ratio 1:2. Now this K is dividing M to P straight line in the ratio 1:2. That means from M to K it is 1%, 1. And next one K to P it must be 2. Isn't it? Then K to P. Hence P will be somewhere here. And what is the distance between K and P? M and K is 1 part equals to 5. 2 parts will be equals to 2 into 5. And the distance between K and P is 10 meters. Are you following this one or not? K divides the line M and P in the ratio 1:2 from M to P. The direction is also clearly given from M to P. That means M to K it is 1 and K to P it is 2 parts. 1 part equals to 5, hence 2 part must be equals to 10. Hence K and P is 10. Done with this? Next one. Point R is 5 meters to the east west of Q. R is 5 meters to the west of Q. Tell me where can we have this one? R is 5 meters. As of now, we do not have the information regarding this R and Q in the main diagram. Hence, we are representing this one separately. R is 5 meters to the west of Q. Q which is 6 meters to the south of P. Now this Q is 6 meters to the south of P. From here, Q is how many meters? 6 meters. Q, this is 8 meters and this will be 6 meters, and Q is 6 meters to the south of P. Q is 6 meters to the south of P, isn't it? Q is 6 meters to the south of P. And what is the relation between R and Q? R is 5 meters to the west of Q. Now from here, R is somewhere here. And what is the distance we have? 5 meters. R is 5 meters to the west of Q, and Q is 6 meters to the south of P. As of now, we have done with this. N is 5 meters to the east of J. N is 5 meters to the east of J. The total length is 10 meters. Out of this, from here to here, it is 5. The left arm will be 5. Hence, N is 5 meters. Hence, R and N must be in the vertical straight line. Are you following this one or not? R and N must be in the vertical straight line because the total length is 10. This is 5 and this is 5. And this must be 5. Hence, these two are in a vertical straight line. Tell me what is the distance between these two? The distance. The total length is 8 meters, out of which this 6 is already covered. Now we are left with only 2 meters. Now the distance between R and N is only 2 meters vertically. N is 5 meters to the east of J. We have taken this one. R divides L and N. This R is dividing L and N in the ratio. L and N in the ratio means N is already there. L must be towards north. And what is the ratio here? 3:1 from L to N. From L to N, it must be 3:1. Clear? From L to N, it must be 3:N. R is here. L must be here. Now, this 3:1, one part equals to 2. 3 parts must be equals to 6. Now, this 6 and this 6 are one and the same. Hence, this must be 5 and this is again 5. Done with this, L is exactly between K and P. L is 3:1 in the ratio from L to N. L is 10 meters to the west of. Where is this L? L is 10 meters to the west of H. L is 10 meters to the west of H. L is here. Now the distance between L and P is 5. And L is to the west of H. H must be somewhere here. Now the distance between P and H must be 5. Here L is 10 meters to the west of H. And G is to the south of H. N is to the east of N. G is to the south of H. Hence G will be somewhere here. And it is to the east of N. Now these two. They were in a horizontal straight line. Then what is the distance between these two? Here it must be 10 because equal to L and H. Now what is the distance between these two? H and G equals to L and N. The distance is 8 meters. Done with this? And G is to the south of H. And is to the east of N. S divides G and N. S is dividing this ratio G and N in the ratio 1:4 from G to N. From G to N, now this S is dividing in the ratio 1:4. Hence S will be somewhere here. Then what is the distance we have? This will be 2 and this will be 8. Done with this one? And S and G, here it must be only 2 meters. Now here S and N, it must be 8 meters. Clear now? Now this is the final diagram we have. First draw this diagram. And with the help of this diagram, now let us work out the questions. Yes, shall I explain the questions or not required? Anyone please? Yes, anyone? Yes, questions. Yes, fine, Manasa. Now in this one, coming to question number 72. R is approximately at what distance? R is approximately at what distance and in which direction with respect to S? Now we need to find out the distance of R with respect to S. R is here, S is here. Now we need to find out the distance between these two. In order to find out the distance, now we need to find out the shortest distance. In the entire directions, distance is nothing but the shortest distance between the starting and the final points. Now if you find out this one, what is the vertical distance we have? R and N is 2. And N and this point, N and S is how much? 8. Yes, what is the answer we have? 8 square plus how much? 8 square plus 2 square. 8 square plus 2 square is nothing but 68. Now 68 is approximately, here the question is about approximately. Approximately it is equals to 8 meters only. And the distance between R and S is 8 meters. And R is in which direction with respect to S? In order to reach to R from S, first I need to move towards north, then towards west, north and west to northwest. Isn't it? Hence, what is your answer here? R is to the northwest of S, R is 8 meters. 8 meters northwest, that is choice 4. Question number 72 is choice 4. Clear now? Then next one, question number 73. Now in this question number 73, now in this 73, is question number 73. Now in this 73, tell me what is the information we have? A man started walking from where? From the last 3 days, sorry, from the last 3 years. And these type of questions were a regular feature in your examination, isn't it? Why? Because some outside information will be given. That information should be incorporated into this. Okay, now it comes under that category. A man started walking from point A. Here A is nowhere given, isn't it? A man started walking from point A. He walked 7 meters. Now let us take A is here. Then first he traveled for how many meters? 7 meters. Isn't it? Whether left hand side, right hand side, east, west, north, south, the direction is not given. First, initially we have assumed that this person is moving towards this direction. He walked 7 meters, then took a right turn and walked 5 meters. From here, he took a right turn and walked for how many meters? 5 meters. Clear? Then, after walking 5 meters, and now he took a right turn and walked for 8 meters. Then, right hand side and traveled for how many meters? 8 meters. Are you following this one or not? Man started walking from point A. He walked 7 meters, then took a right turn, walked 5 meters. Now he took a right turn and walked 8 meters, then took a left turn and walked for 4 meters. Left turn and walked for 4 meters. Then he turned to left and walked towards west. Now he is moving towards west. As he is moving towards west, he walked for how many meters? 5 meters. And he walked for 5 meters. This is 7 and this is 8. Only 1 is left over here. 1 plus how much? 1 plus 4. Isn't it? 5 meters. And he walked for 5 meters and reached point V. V is exactly between R and L. Now this is where V is given. V is exactly between R and L. V is here. As V is here, V is exactly between R and L. Then A is approximately what distance and in which direction with respect to N. Clear? Now we need to identify the direction between A and N. Now, sir, first 5 meters, after turning 5 meters towards his left hand side, he reached V. Now I am moving in the reverse order and this is V. From V, first this person has to travel 5 meters. 5 meters means exactly at this place. And how much he has covered? 5. Then 4 meters. Now in this entire 6, isn't it? Entire 6, this is only 2 meters. And this will be how much? This will be 4 meters. Are you following this one or not? This entire is 6 and out of which this is 2 meters. And here, now in these 6 meters, now this is exactly between these two, that means 3 and 3, isn't it? As it is 3 and 3, first this person has to travel 4 meters, he covers 3 meters and 1 more meter. Now this is 3 and this is 1. Are you following this one or not? 4 meters. And coming to this one, from here he has traveled 8 meters. 8 meters means this is 5, he has covered this one. And how much more is left over? 3 more is left over. Now this is 8. From here, now this person has covered 5 meters. 5 meters means, now what else is left over here? Only 1 meter is left over. Are you following this one or not? Total is 8. Now this person has covered 4 and out of this 5, only 1 is left over. 1 is done. After this one, 4 more is there. 4 more. 1 plus 4, 5. And after this 1 plus 4, 5. Then the next one, what is the other thing left over here? 7 meters. 7 meters means somewhere here. Now what is the distance he has covered? This person has covered 3 meters. Now this is 3 and this will be 4 more. Isn't it? 4 and finally reached at point A. Done? Now here, let's check out this one once again. A man started from walking from point A. Now I'm explaining from here. A man started from which point? From point A. From here, first he walked 7 meters, isn't it? First he walked 7 meters, then took a right turn and he walked for 5 meters. Then now he took a right turn and walked for 8 meters. And after this 7 and this is only 1 is left over. And then now he took a left turn again and walked for 4 meters. This is left hand walked for 4 meters. Then afterwards, then he turned to the left and walked towards west, isn't it? Towards west. Now this is, where is the final point we have? Now the final point is A, isn't it? A man started walking from point A like this. What is the distance? 7 meters. Then he took a right turn and he walked for 5 meters. This is 5. 4 plus 1, 5. Then now he took a right turn and walked for 8 meters. This is 3 plus 5, 8. Then he took a left turn and walked for 4 meters. 1 plus 3, 4. Then he turned to the left and walking towards west. He walked for 5 meters and reached point V. V is exactly between L and N. Hence A is at this place. Now the question is about A is approximately at what distance and which direction with respect to N. Now we need to find out the distance between A and N. Isn't it? Now this distance. Now tell me what is this distance we have? Now this is 4 meters. Isn't it? Now this is 4. And this is how much? This is another 4. Isn't it? 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4 is how much? 16 plus 16, that is 32. Now this 32 is approximately equals to how much? 6. And 6 meters. And A is towards which direction? Southeast. Clear now? Now A is towards southeast. Now from here, this is south and east, southeast. And 6 meters southeast, and it is given in choice 1. Clear? Hope you have followed this one. First we have taken this one separately, then we have incorporated into this. And this is how you need to work out these type of questions. Finally, one point will be fixed. From there we need to work out in the reverse order. Done with this? Yes, so hope you people are following this one. Any doubts in this? Then coming back to next one, question number 74. Now in this 74, again this is also the same type of question. 74. Yes, make it fast. First write down this one, then let us work out 74. As then 74. As 74th one. A man started walking from point D. D, which is in either horizontal or a vertical straight line with a Q. Okay? Now a man. Yes. How to fix this horizontal or a vertical? Now here we are not supposed to fix this one, Venkatesh. First we have to, as we did in the earlier type of question. First we need to represent the data separately. Then we need to check out whether it can be in the horizontal or the vertical straight line. Hope you got my point. Then coming down to this. Now question number 74. What is information here? A man started walking from point D. From point D. And D, which is in horizontal or either vertical straight line of Q. Then afterwards, and he walked for 8 meters. First he walked for, let us take for example, this person is here. Okay, he walked for 8 meters. You can take it any direction. There is no restriction on this one. And he walked for 8 meters. Then he took a left turn and walked for 15 meters. Left hand side, and he has taken traveled for 15 meters and took a left turn. Isn't it? Now he walked 6 meters. 6 meters. Then afterwards, from here he walked 6 meters towards left hand side. Initially 8, then 15 left, then 6 towards this one. Now he walked 6 meters. Then he took a left turn again and walked for 10 meters. Now from here, this person has covered 10 meters out of the earlier 15. 10 meters were already covered in the opposite direction. Then finally he took a right turn and walked for 2 meters. Right turn and walked for how many meters? 2 meters. That means the vertical direction, if you observe here, 6 plus 2, 8 south equals to 8 north. That means vertical direction is common, isn't it? That is nullified 0. Then now the distance between these two. What is the distance between these two? Here this is 10. Here the distance between these two is only 5 meters. Then finally he took a right turn and walked for 2 meters to reach point N. Now this is point N. Then, and which is the third position he reached from the starting point in his walking. Now we need to identify the third position he reached. Finally N is here. As N is here, now we need to take this one in the reverse order. As Venkatesh, listen this. Now starting from N. First 2 meters. 2 meters like this. Now I'm going in the reverse order. From here 2 meters. And after covering 2 meters, now this person has turned left hand side and traveled for 10 meters. From here 10 meters means this is 5 and this is another 5. Exactly in the vertical straight line with M. Then after 10 meters again 6 meters. 6 meters means now this person has reached to this M. Isn't it? Because the distance is only 6. Then 15 meters. Now 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 5, 15. Now he is at P. Then from here, this person has turned 8 meters. 8 meters from here, this is 6. And this is 2. 6 plus 2, 8. Then what is the distance he has covered? This person has covered 5 meters. Isn't it? Now what is the question here? This is point D. Now the question is about in this one and which is the third point he has started. Now starting from here, what is the first point he has come across? Q. Because he is moving in the reverse order. Isn't it? First Q, second point is P, third point is L. The third point he reached is, he is touching is L. Clear now? Is this okay? Hence, whenever these type of questions, horizontal or vertical, at the same time, some outside information will be given. First, draw this one separately, then try to adjust this one in the main thing. Okay? Yes, earlier these type of, Chandrasekhar, earlier these type of questions were given in mains examination. And these days, if you observe here, these, particularly these directions is not a part of this clerical examination. If it is a part of clerical examination only, little bit difficulty will be given. Okay? And these type of models wherein the ratios were given, it will be definitely given in PO model. Okay? It will be given in clerical mains or PO mains or PO clerical. PO tier 1. Hope you got this point. In clerical tier 1, these type of questions will not be given. But as clerical mains, PO prelim and PO mains, there's every chance of getting these type of questions. Earlier it was given in the mains examination. Hope everyone followed this one, 74. Yes. Now let's move on to question number 75. Now in this question number 75 onwards. And it is based on 8 persons of a family, J to Q of a family. It is based on blood relation along with this circular arrangement. 8 persons J to Q of a family sit around a circular table facing the center. Now information clearly specified all the persons are facing towards the center. And at the same time, not necessarily in the same order, isn't it? Not necessarily in the same order. Then let us check out only one person sits between Q's mother and N. Okay? Now it is based on what? Circular arrangement along with your family tree. Now how many persons were there? 8 persons were there, isn't it? As 8 persons were there, these 8 persons were seated around a circular table. As 8 persons were seated around a circular table, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, isn't it? Then only one person between Q's mother and N. Now Q's mother and N, there must be exactly one person. That means Q is having a mother, Q's mother. And Q is having a mother, and that mother is not N. That mother cannot be N. Why? Because here he is talking about 2 different persons. Who are those 2 persons? One is Q and the other one is N. One person sits between Q's mother and N means Q's mother and N are completely different to each other. Because here he is talking about 2 different persons. Q's mother is one and N is the other. Clear now? Hence Q is having a mother, but where is that mother is not N. And only one person between P and Q. Now in this one, in the seating arrangement, only one person between P and Q. And next one, only one person between J and O. One person between P and Q. and one person between J and O. Clear? That means P and Q must be in the alternate places. Again, J and O must be in the alternate places. And next one, M's daughter sits second to the right of O. O is here, and O is here. M's daughter. M's daughter must be seated second to the right of O. M's daughter is seated second to the right of O. And P is the mother of L. Now, who is this P? P is the mother of L. We have an information P is the mother of L. And at the same time, K sits second to the left of Q's husband. Now, Q is a female and Q's husband is there, isn't it? Now, that husband is none other than, is not K. And K sits second to the left of Q's husband. Okay? Now the space is very limited here. It is not possible for us to represent the entire data in this one. Hence, I am directly starting with this. K sits second to the left of Q's husband. Now I am taking Q's husband is here. Whoever may be the person, whether that person is J, K, L, M, N, it is immaterial. First we are taking is Chandrasekhar. We cannot finalize like that whether to fix the family tree ones or to fix the circular arrangement ahead of this one. That information will not be given, isn't it? Please do not try to work out that way. And if you want to fix that one, and maybe in some cases it might be true, but as in most of the cases you will not end up with getting an answer. Hope you have followed this one. You have to work out these two simultaneously. And we do not know on which he has focused, whether he is focusing on the family tree or he has focused on the circular arrangement. Now that is not clearly known. Hence, we need to work out these two simultaneously. Clear now? Then next one. Now, sir, K sits second to the left of Q's husband. K is here. What is the gender of this K? As of now, not known. As of now, not known. But as K is seated second to the left of Q's husband, whoever may be the Q's husband, and K is seated second to the left of Q's husband. And next one. Only one person between J and O, and immediate neighbors of K. N is not an immediate neighbor of P, and no female is an immediate adjacent to K. That means both the persons who are the adjacent to K are males, isn't it? Now, adjacent to this K are males, neighbors of K are males. Now, what is the gender of this K? Anyone please? Adjacent to this K. Now, sir, no female sits adjacent to K. That means both the persons who are adjacent to K are males. Now, tell me, as Chandrasekhar, we are not fixing Q's husband, whoever may be the, okay? K sits second to the left of Q's husband. This is what the information we have. Now, as it is a circular arrangement facing towards the center, you can fix any statement. Okay? Now, I am fixing here. K is here. Now, tell me what is the gender of this K? Male or a female? Anyone please? What is the gender of this K? Male or a female? Yes. No information regarding the gender of this K. Now, immediate neighbors of K are males doesn't mean that K is also a male. Okay? Doesn't mean that K is a female. Hence, no information regarding the gender of this K. Fine. Now, Q's brother M sits to the immediate left of Q's mother. Now, who is Q's? Q is having a brother as well. Who is that one? Q's brother is M. Q's brother M sits to the immediate left of Q's mother. Q's brother M sits to the immediate left of Q's mother. O is the sister of P. O is the sister of P, isn't it? And J is the father of P. J is the father of P means J is the father of these two persons, P and O. And next one. And O is not adjacent to Q's husband. Now, O is not adjacent to Q's husband. O cannot be in these two places. As O cannot be in these two places, now let us check what the possibilities for this O. Now, can O be at this place? O cannot be in these two places. Can O be at this place or not? Yes, anyone please? Can O be? I'm talking about a possibility. If O is here, then in between J and O, there must be exactly one person, isn't it? Then, no here. Now, O cannot be at this place. Now, I'm taking a possibility here. And what is the possibility we have? O is at this place. If O is here, one person between O and J. Now, I'm taking J at this place. J can be here or here, isn't it? Now, one person between O and J. Then, P and Q. There must be one person between P and Q. Where can we have P and Q? Can P be here? P or Q be here or not? Tell me. Can P or Q be here or not? Anyone please? Can P or Q can be adjacent to this K? No. Yes, Manasa, why it is no? Because this P as well as this Q, Q is having a husband means Q is a female, and P is a sister of O means P is a female, isn't it? Hence, how many possibilities we have? Now, these two persons, P as well as Q, both these two persons are females. As both these two persons are females, P and Q cannot be here, cannot be here, cannot be here, cannot be here, and so on. What is the only possibility we have? Cannot be here as well. If P is here, then Q will be here, or if P is here, then Q will be here. Are you following this one or not? Because both these two persons, P and Q, are females. As these two persons are females, these P and Q cannot be at any one of these places. And the only left out thing is here. Hence, we have taken this information and we have used this information as well. Then next one. As P and Q were here, and what is the other? Q is not adjacent. J is the father of P. Now let us come back to this information here. And M's daughter sits second to the right of O. As O is here, M's daughter must be at this place. M's daughter is seated second to the right of O. I have taken this entire three informations and so I'm arranging this one because the space is not sufficient. Okay? No. Now, as of now, tell me how many persons were fixed now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 persons were done. Now we are left with the remaining 2 persons. Now in this one, let's go through this family tree once again. I'm rewriting this one because here we have taken in a smaller space. Now I'm drawing this one in a bigger one. Now only one person sits between Q and N. Q's mother and N. Now Q's mother and N, there must be exactly one person. Then what is the gender of this N? N is a male or a female? Now what is the gender of this N? Anyone please? Now only one person between Q's mother and N. As of now, Q's mother is not known. One person between P and Q, we have taken this one. And both these two persons, P and Q, are what? P and Q are females. P is a female, Q is again a female. Isn't it? And next one, only one person between J and O. Between J and O, there is exactly one person. M's daughter sits second to the right of O. O is here, M's daughter is here. And next one. And P is the mother of L. Now this P is the mother of whom? P is the mother of L. Tell me whether we can able to represent this one or not. P is the mother of L. Next one. And K sits second to the right of left of Q's husband. Now Q's husband second. N is not an immediate neighbor of P. N and P cannot be adjacent to each other. Next one. No female sits adjacent to K. Both the adjacent persons are males. Q's brother M. Now who is Q's brother here? Q's brother is M. Q is having a brother M. And Q's brother M sits to the immediate left of Q's mother. M sits to the immediate left of Q's mother. Now tell me where can this M be? Can M be at this place? M cannot be at this place. Why? Because here and this M seated second to the left. M is to the immediate left of Q's mother. But J is here and J is Q's husband. Hence M cannot be here. As M cannot be here, now M is a male. As M is a male, M cannot be here because this person is a female. And M cannot be at any one of these places. What is the only possibility we have? M must be at this place. If M is here, M is the brother of K. Now this M is seated. Q's brother M sits to the immediate left of Q's mother. Then who is Q's mother? K is Q's mother. Hope you have followed this one. K is Q's mother. Because this is the only possibility for this M. M is here. This M is seated to the immediate left of K's mother, hence K must be at this place. Hope you have followed this one. K is the mother of Q and M. Next one. Q's brother M sits to the immediate left of Q's mother. And O is the sister of P. Now O is the sister of P. O is here. And this person O is the sister of P. And O is the sister of P. J is the father of P. Now this J is the father of these two persons, O and P. Isn't it? J is the father of O and P. And again, now who is the brother of this Q and M? J is the father of P. O is not the husband of Q's. Now, this is what the information we have related to this. Coming to the first paragraph. One person between Q's mother and N. Who is Q's mother? K. K and N, there must be exactly one person. Who is that person? N. Hence, N is whom? M's daughter is N. Now, this M's daughter is N. Clear? M's daughter is N. 1, 2, 3, 4 persons were there. Now, here also there are 4 persons. Now, these 2 persons must be combined. Then tell me how to combine these 2. And next one. And only one person sits between P and Q. Between P and Q1, one person between J and O. M's daughter sits second to the right of O. We have taken that one. N is M's daughter. And next one, P is the mother of L. P is the mother of L. K sits second to the left of Q's husband. N is not an immediate neighbor of P. As N is not an immediate neighbor of P, P cannot be here. As P cannot be here, Q is here. And P will be here. N is not an immediate neighbor of P. And no female. Q's brother M sits to the immediate left of Q's mother. Q's brother is M. Now Q's brother is M sits to the immediate left of whom? Immediate left of Q's mother K. Isn't it? Q's mother K. And O is the sister of P. J is the father of P. And O is not adjacent to Q's husband. And this is what the information we have. And M and Q, what is the relation between these two? These 2 persons must be. And Q's husband is also there. And who is Q's husband? J. J is Q's husband. Now Q is here. Q is a female. Then the brother of Q is M. Q's brother is M. And M's daughter is P. Isn't it? Now this M's daughter is N. How many persons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 persons. One person is there. And who is that person here? K is the person left over. And what about this K? K is the father of, K is the mother of Q and M. Now this K is the mother of both Q and M. Clear enough? Now, M and Q are siblings. Yes, M and Q are siblings. And K is the mother. And finally, now L's gender is not known. Where should this L, K, M, N, Q, O, P, J, L must be here. As L is here, L is a male. Yes, Venkatesh, is this clear? Now, if you have tried to fix this one, then we cannot able to determine the gender. By working out these 2 only, we can able to determine the gender of L. Clear now? And this is the final arrangement we have. Now, in this final arrangement, these 8 persons are seated around this circular table. Now, this is the family tree we have. Done with this? Now question number 75 to 79. Yes, first write down this arrangement. Finally, P at this place, Q at this place. This is how these 8 persons were seated. Done with this? Yes, completed writing down this. Once you have done with this one, please let me know. I will shift on to the next question. 70, then question number 80. Now, what is there in this 80 here? Each odd digit in the number 5263187 is substituted by the next odd digit. Is substituted by the next higher digit. Each even digit is substituted by the previous lower digit. And the digits so obtained are rearranged in ascending order. Which of the following will be thought from the left hand after the rearrangement? Okay. Then, has completed this. Now, what is the number we have? The number is 5267 5263187. Now, in this one, odd digit plus 1. Now, this is 6, and this will be 4, and this will be 2, and this will be 8. And even digit, it must be -1. And this is 1, and this is 5, and this is 7. Then all the digits are arranged in the ascending order. Then which will be thought from the left hand? Ascending order means from lowest to the end. Now this is the first number, this is the second, and this will be third. And what is your answer here? 4, that is choice 2. Clear? Question number 80, it is choice 2 is the answer. The next one, 81 to 85. Yes, question numbers 81 to 85. How many of you heard on this one? Anyone please? 81 to 85. Shall I explain this one or not required? Quick. Question numbers 81 to 85. Syllogisms, reverse syllogisms. Tell me whether shall I explain this one or not required. Quick. Yes. Now, here. In which way we need to work out? Yes, tell me through the diagram or through any other method. Yes, tick cross, Manasa, find them. Now, in this tick cross, now these are the conclusions we have. Some toy is man, some man is not doll. As those who are well aware of this tick cross, please just listen. The remaining people, please do not get worried about this one. Okay? Those who already learnt about this tick and cross, please follow this one. Other people, whenever there is a chance for me, I'll explain that one once again. Okay? Please do not get scared about this one. Now, it says some man is not dull. Some man is not dull. First, we are going for what? A negative conclusion. Now, in order to get a negative conclusion, we need to have a negative statement, isn't it? Now, where is the negative statement we have? No girl is a child. No girl is a doll. Now, if you compare these two, doll is as it is. Doll is present here. Here, doll must be as it is. Doll must be there. Girl should go and man should come. And the statement must be in between man and a doll. Any statement between man and girl? Yes, this is the statement. Hence, by combining these two, tell me whether we can able to draw the conclusion or not. As the first rule states that we need to have a common word. What is the word which is common here? Girl is the word which is common. As girl is the word common, hence we can able to derive between man and doll. Done? Now in this man and doll, then for some, this is cross and cross. Now, no, it is tick and tick. Now middle one, now girl is repeated. Middle term repeated or not? Middle term distributed or not? Yes. Hence we can able to draw the conclusion. What is the conclusion? Some man is not doll is definitely drawn. Hence with the help of the third and the fourth statement, I can definitely draw some man is not a doll. Then coming to the first one, some toy is man. Now some toy is man. Now toy is here. It must be as it is. Child should go, man should come, and the statement between child and a man. Is it there? Child and a man is here. Now by combining these two, there is a possibility of getting. How to determine whether we are getting the answer or not? Then by checking tick and cross. These two are cross and cross. This is tick and cross. Middle term, child distributed. As the middle term is distributed, now I can able to derive. Some toy is a man is also true. What is your answer here? Choice 1 is the answer. Clear? Yes. Any doubts in this one? Now in particular, this method should be useful. Okay, you should use this method only in the case of reverse syllogism, because for reverse syllogism we are not supposed to, it is not possible for us to draw the diagram for each and every choice. It is time consuming. As it is time consuming, only in this reverse syllogism we are going to this tick and cross method. Okay? As diagram, as Chandrasekhar diagram, what is the fun of explaining in the diagram here? Because in the diagram, some toy is child. Now this is toy and this is child. The next one, all child is man. This is child and this is man. And some man is girl. Man is a girl. And no girl is a doll. No intersection between girl and a doll. And next one, no doll is a child. No doll is a child. Isn't it? Now no doll is a child means no intersection between doll and a child. Some toy is child and all child is man. Some man is girl and no girl is doll and all boy is doll. Sorry. No girl is doll and all boy is what? All this boy is doll. All this boy is doll. This is the basic diagram. Then with the help of this one, first conclusion. Some toy is man, true or false? Toy is here, man is here, that is definitely true. And next one, some man is not doll. No man is a doll. Some man is not doll is also true. As some man is not doll is true. Now it is a negative conclusion. To make this one false, now we need to go for an alternate diagram. What is the complementary pair here? All man is doll. All man is doll means this entire man must be part of doll. This entire man must be part of doll. Can I draw my doll like this? If I draw doll like this, then what happens here? No doll is a girl will become false. Statement invalid. Statement invalid, alternate diagram cannot be drawn. Alternate diagram cannot be drawn. This will be true forever. Then what is your answer? Now also you got choice 1 as the answer. Clear, Chandrasekhar? Now with the help of the diagram, anyhow you can able to solve this one. Yes. Next one, coming to question number 82. Now in this 82, some yellow is red, some red is white. Some yellow is red, some red is white. Then coming to the first one. Now choice 1 here, yellow is red. Where is yellow? Where is yellow? Yellow is here. Isn't it? Yellow is here. That means yellow should be present as it is, and violet should go, red should come. Violet and red. Any information between violet and red? This one. Now if you combine these two, there is a possibility of getting. Now let us check out, are we getting the answer or not. Now this is cross and cross. Now this is tick and cross. Middle term, what is the middle term we have? Violet is the middle term distributed, and some yellow is red is definitely true. Are we getting the answer or not? By combining the second and the fourth statements, we are getting some yellow is red. Yes, Manasa, is this clear? Then, now this is fine. Now coming to the next one, second conclusion. Now some red is white. Now we need to identify the relation between red and white. White is here. As white is here, white and violet. Now white must be present as it is. Violet should go, red should come. Statement between violet and red. Now the first two statements. Now in the first two statements, then all violet is red, it is tick, and it is cross, it is cross, it is cross. Yes, Manasa, see here. Now the middle term violet is there. The middle term is cross in both the cases. Middle term not distributed at least once. As a middle term not distributed, and choice 1 cannot be your answer. Yes, Raghuram. Yes, tick and cross means, now in this statement all A's are B's. A is tick and B is cross. Okay, yes, Manasa, first one is invalid because the middle term is not distributed. Tick is nothing but distribution. Distribution means we can able to 100% sure about that. The next one, some A's are B's. Now in some A's are B's, there are some which are A's, B's are B's. Hence A and B both are cross and cross. We cannot definitely conclude about A, neither about A nor about B. Next one, no A is B. We can definitely conclude about both A as well as B. Hence both are tick and tick. And next one, some A's are not B's. Now in some A's are not B's, tell me what is the answer we have. Some A's are not B's. Now this is cross and this is tick. Okay. And for these four statements, Raghuram, this is what we mean by tick and cross. Tick means 100% we can definitely conclude, and cross means we are not sure about that. Okay. First, this is tick and cross. The first rule states that we need to have three terms. Now one middle term should be there, isn't it? One middle term should be there, and the middle term should be distributed at least once. Distributed means the middle term, on that middle term we need to have a tick. Now here, now violet is the middle term between these two, but there is no tick here. Hence choice 1 is wrong. Okay. If possible, in another class, I will discuss about this tick and cross in detail. Okay. For some of the students, already discussed in the classroom. Then coming to the second one. Now in the second one, all white is black. All white is black means white must be there. White is here, isn't it? White must be present as it is, and all white is black should go, red should come. Statement between black and red. Now by combining the first two. Now white is tick, black is cross, black is tick, red is cross, black is the middle term distributed, hence cross and white, all white is red is true. If all white is red is true, hence some white is red is also true. Some red is red. Done with this? Yes, Naidu, Hare Krishna, fine. Now we got the second conclusion is true. Then coming to the first conclusion. Then tell me how can we get the first one? Some yellow is red. Now where is yellow is red? Yellow is red. Isn't it? Now we need to find out the relation between yellow and red. All violet is yellow and some yellow is green. We cannot combine these two. All violet and all violet is black. Now red is white. Sorry, some yellow is red is the first conclusion we need to have. Now in this, Now tell me, as of now we have determined red and white. Now yellow is red. How to determine this yellow and red here? White is black, black is red. Red is here, isn't it? Black and red is there. Now red must be as it is, and black should go, yellow should come. Statement between black and yellow. Any statement between black and yellow? No, isn't it? Hence by combining these two we cannot able to derive. Then can you derive with the help of anything else? All violet is yellow, isn't it? All violet is yellow. And the next one, now yellow is red, some red is violet, some red is violet. Now if you combine these two, if you combine these two here, now yellow is all violet is yellow, and next one, some red is violet, some red is violet. If you take here, this is cross and cross, middle term violet distributed, and red and yellow are the term left over. Some red is yellow, some yellow is red. This is also true. Hence by combining these two statements you are getting the first one as well. And are you getting the answer or not? Hence choice 2 is the answer. Clear? Hope you can able to work out the remaining questions. Yes, tell me, among the remaining questions, tell me which one should I explain? Among the remaining questions, tell me which one should I explain? Yes, please try to work out the remaining questions. Yes, now the time is up. Tell me which one should I explain out of the remaining questions? Next will be quant. Sari is already waiting outside. Yes, any particular question from question numbers 86 to 100? Now tell me which one should I explain out of this? Anyone please? Quick. Because the time is already 4 o'clock. Yes, question number 93 P and Doggett. Now 93, in order to have 93, we need to discuss all the questions 91 to 95. Okay, fine. I'll make it fast. Now how many persons are there in total? Altogether we have some 8 persons. 8 persons A through H are seated around a square table, and 4 of them are corners while 4 sit in the middle of the 4 sides. The one who sit at the corners. Now this is how these 8 persons were seated. It is a square table 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the persons who are seated at the corners are facing towards the center, and the centers are facing away from the center. Isn't it? This is what the information given. Then coming to condition number 1. And each one of them likes a different car as well. Now coming to condition number 1, C sits out to the left of the one who likes Mercedes. Mercedes faces outside. Now the Mercedes faces outside. First we need to fix here. In these type of questions we should always check out the direction regarding any element. Now the one who owns Mercedes is facing away from the center. Then C sits out to the left. 1, 2, 3, C must be here. Are you following this one or not? C sits out to the left of the one who likes Mercedes Benz. Benz which is outside. Only 2 persons between C and H. Now between C and H, how many persons are there? There are 2 people. Now 1 to H can be here, or what is the other possibility we have? Now the other possibility we can have H can be at this place. Are you following this one or not? Okay. In general, we need to start with the second possibility as well. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Now here these persons are facing towards the center and these are facing away from the center. Now this is Mercedes and this is C, and 2 persons between C and H, H is here. Okay. Now only 2 persons between C and H. The one who likes Maruti Suzuki sits to the immediate right of H. Immediate right hand side of H is Maruti, and here immediate right hand side of H, immediate right hand side of H is Maruti. Maruti is to the immediate right hand side of H. And the one who likes Honda car sits second to the right of G. G is an immediate neighbor of neither H nor C. G is neither an immediate neighbor of H nor C. G cannot be in these two places, cannot be here. G cannot be in these places, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. G cannot be at any one of these 6 places, and G could be either here or here. Then G does not like Mercedes. G cannot be here, hence finally G must be here. If G is here, and the one who likes a Honda car sits second to the right of G, now this C is Honda. Again coming back to this one. Now the G is neither an immediate neighbor of C nor H. G cannot be at any one of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and G must be in these two places. Now in these two, now G cannot be here as well, because if G is here, Honda and Mercedes must be Maruti must be in the same place, which is not possible. Okay, hence G cannot be at this place. Yeah, G cannot be here. Then where should this G? G must be at this place. If G is here, then the Honda must be second to the right. Honda is seated second to the right of G. Done with this? And G does not like Mercedes. One person between A and the one who likes Honda. A and Honda, there must be exactly one. Honda is here. A can be here or here. Here it is not possible. A likes Maruti. And one person between A and Honda. Honda is here. Hence A must be to the immediate left of C. And D sits to the immediate left of the one who likes Chevrolet. D is to the immediate left of Chevrolet. As D is to the immediate left of Chevrolet, D cannot be at this place, because Chevrolet cannot be at this place. And Chevrolet cannot be here. If Chevrolet is here, D must be here, which is not possible. And Chevrolet is here, then D can be here. There is a possibility. If Chevrolet is here, D. And what is the other possibility here? If Chevrolet is here, D cannot be at this place. Then what is the other possibility we have? And if this person is Chevrolet, D will be here. How many possibilities we have? 2 possibilities. And out of which E likes Skoda. As E likes Skoda, isn't it? E likes Skoda. E is not an immediate neighbor of A. Now E is not an immediate neighbor of A. E cannot be here. As E cannot be here, and E, isn't it? E is not an immediate neighbor of A. E can be either at this place or can be this place. How many possibilities? 2 possibilities. Then out of which, if E is at this place, now I'm just taking the possibility. If E is here, then D and Chevrolet is not possible, because one person. D sits to the immediate left of Chevrolet. If E is here, then D must be here, which is not possible, isn't it? And now if this is Chevrolet, then this will be D. If E is here, Chevrolet and D must be here. Are you following this one or not? Then next one. E likes Skoda. Then E is here. E is not an immediate neighbor of A. That is also valid. And the one who likes Hyundai is an immediate neighbor of E. Hyundai is an immediate neighbor of E, then Hyundai must be here. The one who likes Toyota is an immediate neighbor of F. Clear? Now if you take E at this place, this is one possibility we have taken. Then Chevrolet will be here and D will be here. As D is here, then E and Skoda must be at this place. E and Skoda. If you take E and Skoda at this place, C Honda, E Skoda, G Chevrolet, D Mercedes, E. Isn't it? No, E is, sorry. E Skoda will be at this place because we have taken this E. And next one D at this place. And H E, because we have 2 different possibilities for E, either here or here. Out of which first I have taken this one. Now let us check out whether all the given conditions are valid or not. E likes Skoda. E is not an immediate neighbor of A. The one who likes Hyundai is an immediate neighbor of E. Hyundai is an immediate neighbor of E, and this person must be Hyundai. Then the one who likes Toyota is an immediate neighbor of F. Toyota is an immediate neighbor of F. Hence, Toyota, if Toyota is here, F must be in these 2 places, not possible. If Toyota is here, F must be in these 2 places, which is not possible. Finally, the one who likes Toyota is an immediate neighbor of F will be ruled out if we take E Skoda at this place. Clear? Hence, as this case is ruled out, then E must be here, because we have 2 possibilities. First I have tried out with this one. As it is not working, hence we need to go for the remaining. Okay? Let's find Manasa. Now where should this E be? E must be at this place. If E is here, and whatever this E is Skoda. As E Skoda is here, E is Skoda. As E Skoda is here, and Chevrolet and D. And D cannot be at this place, isn't it? Now Chevrolet and D, tell me where should this Chevrolet? H must be Chevrolet. and then only D will be here, isn't it? And D sits to the immediate left of the Chevrolet, and E is Skoda. And what is the next thing left over here? E is not an immediate neighbor. Hyundai is an immediate neighbor of E. Hyundai is an immediate neighbor of E. This H is Hyundai. Hyundai is an immediate neighbor of E. The one who likes Toyota is an immediate neighbor of F. Toyota is an immediate neighbor of F. Tell me where should this F be? F is here. If F is Mercedes and D is Toyota. Clear? Now A, Maruti. Then finally tell me who is the person left over here? B is the person left over, and the car left is Fiat. B is Fiat. Now this is how these 8 persons were seated around this circular table. Now one of you have asked for question number. Yes, F is Mercedes. F is Mercedes already given. B is Fiat. Fine. Now someone P and R has asked for question number 93. Now tell me what is there in this one, question number 93. Who among the following sit exactly between H and B? Now exactly between H and B, where is H? H is here and B is here. Then tell me who is that person? A, the one who likes Maruti. A, the one who likes Maruti, that is choice 3. Clear? A, the one who likes Maruti. Okay, P and Rao. Here is asking about a single person. Who among the following? Okay, maybe your doubt is G could also be one of the answers, because equidistant from now these 2 persons, isn't it? Now between these 2 equidistant, this is also one of the answers, but whereas here is asking about a single person. Who is that person? A, the Maruti. Done with this? Now the time is up. Hope you have followed this one. And if possible, if tomorrow's paper is easy, then I'll come back to this question once again. This paper once again. Okay? Hope you have followed this one. Thank you for your participation. Let's meet again tomorrow at around 3 o'clock. Okay? Sir is waiting outside, and the next is quant. Yes, please try to solve with that method, tick and cross method. First, to try to solve with the help of this circles, Venn diagrams. Once you got that clarity, then try to work out this one with the help of tick and cross. Okay? In the classroom, in our offline classroom, I'll explain once again. It is not a big issue at all. Now, in the target means I'll try to explain those type of questions. Okay? Thank you all. And the next is quant.